hair is just not it today. I mean, how much can you ask for on 10 a.m. on a Saturday? I don't know. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Court, and it is officially March 1st. So, you guys know what that means. It means it's time to reset for the month of March. We will be going through some books. We need to redo our trusty boards. It's book journal time. It is all of the things that I need to do. Plus, I am going to be deep cleaning my bookshelves and deep cleaning my house. I am just really motivated today to start deep cleaning everything. I don't know why, but I woke up today and was like, my house needs clean. So that's what we're going to be doing. And I have the perfect audiobook to listen to while I'm doing all of this. I am really deep into the audiobook I'm listening to, and I have about 4 hours left of it, and I really want to finish it today because my book club is meeting for it today, so I need to finish it today. However, if I don't, that's okay. I'm trying not to pressure myself into doing that, because when I pressure myself into finishing books faster, I get into that habit, and I don't want to get into that habit of pressuring myself to read, because then I try to read things faster and I stop enjoying the actual reading experience. So I don't want to do that. I want to just go with the flow, and if I finish it, I finish it. If I don't, I don't. But I do want to listen to it because I am obsessed with it. I'm currently reading the Book of Azrael, which I am obsessed with. I started listening to it yesterday at work, and it is amazing. It's not the most spectacular, well-renowned writing you'll ever find, but it's a silly fun time, and I'm actually really enjoying it. It is a fantasy about Diana and Sam Kyle is, I think, how you pronounce his name, but he goes by Liam in this modern world. It's an urban fantasy, and they are kind of at each other's ends of saying. They're against each other in the beginning of the book on different sides, and they kind of have to come together to defeat this same purpose and find the Book of Azrael. Sam Kyle is a god in this universe. He's the only god left, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. And Diana is this powerful, immortal being. And it's also kind of set in this mortal, urban world. So there's a lot going on. It's a lot to explain. I'm probably explaining it very poorly, but I'm really enjoying it. It's my first urban fantasy in a long time. I don't think I've ever read an urban fantasy besides dystopian types or Percy Jackson. So I'm really enjoying my time, and I do want to continue the series when I'm finished with this one, but it is my book club book of the month, and we're meeting today, so I need to finish it, and I'm going to be listening to it while we do everything. So I'm going to get started on my bookshelves and start printing out some things for my book journal. So grab a drink, grab a snack. This is going to be kind of a vibey type video. I don't expect to be talking a lot in this video. You're just going to be here with me. I'm going to go through my reading journal at the end, but other than that, we're just gonna vibe together and reset together. So if you want to put this on and do your own book journal, or just vibe with me while I reset my life, my Notion, my bookshelves, my TBR cart, clean my house, and do my book journal, welcome. And thanks for being here. I can't believe I'm almost at 100 subscribers. I never thought this would happen, but I'm loving every second of what I do, and thank you so much. And before I get too sappy, let's get into the video. You guys thought I was joking when I said my bookshelves are a mess. No, they're literally a mess. Those are still the books that I'm getting rid of right here in these 3 stacks that I just need to get rid of. And these are just books that I continue to get out and read, and yeah. I just need to organize everything. So yeah, this is where we're going to start because this is stressing me out. I also need to dust them off because it's been about 2 months, and I like to do that every 2 months, take everything off and dust them. So that's where we're going to start today. talk much, but we have exciting book mail. I wasn't expecting to receive this many packages, but I didn't buy any of these. So I guess we'll see and add them to our freshly clean bookshelves because why not? So let's just open some book mail, shall we? This is for my dad. He said, you have a package outside. It was this. Can I clip this onto me and you still hear me? I don't know. I've never tried this. They just have clips for a reason. So hopefully you can still hear me. I'll talk a little louder. Hopefully I'm not yelling in your face. Probably the book I asked for. It is the book I asked for. I can't have this right here. It's bothering me. It is Heavenly Bodies by Amani Iriu. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I think that's how you pronounce it. I was talking to my dad about this book and how cool it sounded, and he bought it for me. So I'm very excited to add this to my TBR cart and hopefully get to this very soon. I've heard nothing but good things about this book, and I'm just in a fantasy mood. So really excited about this one. Then we have some publisher book mail. We'll see what's in here. I'm trying to open this and also not show my address. It's very difficult. Oh, interesting. That was stuck to my hand. We got Sweet Obsession by Katie Robert. This is part of the Greek mythology retellings that she has. I'm not sure what this series is called. Dark Olympus. That's what it's called. It's right there on the front. However, this follows Icarus and Poseidon. Icarus and Poseidon, maybe? That's who's on the back of the book, but also Circe is on the back of the book. So we'll just have to see, I guess. I have been meaning to get to Katie Roberts' series, like both of her series, for quite some time now, and I am very excited to have this in my hands. Our last box, I know what's in it. I just want to show it because I got it today. First thing they teach you in a packing type place is to cut away from you, and I never do it. However, I worked at a place where you packed things a lot. We use box cutters a lot. Still never listen. Oh, I'm so excited. So I had this book. However, I didn't have the limited edition spine of this book. So I traded my mom because I ordered this to her house on accident and sent her my edition of Wild Love without the limited edition spine, and she sent me the limited edition spine that I accidentally sent to her house. So I'm really excited to put this on my shelf with my other limited edition spine of Wild Eyes, and then I also ordered the deluxe edition of Wild Side that comes out in 3 days, and so they'll be all together. I'm so excited. So these are the 3 books that I got today, just on a random Saturday. Crazy. But I'm really excited to read all of these. Amazon really does not take care of their books. Do you want to see this? That's really bad. It doesn't bother me too much, but you're literally a book selling company. Take care of them. That's my little rant for the day. I'm really excited to get to the 2 that I haven't read and put these on my shelf. So, back to your regularly scheduled programming of me not yapping your ear off and resetting my house. So, fun fact, I just got done filming that. My glasses are falling off my face. I have new glasses coming in the mail this week because I broke these. If you can't tell, they're taped. It's driving me nuts. Anyway, I just got done filming those unboxings, and I got a notification that I had another box out in my locker. So we're gonna open this one too. And this one's so exciting. I know what this is. It's my Christmas present that I've waited for so long. I'm so excited. Okay, the packaging first, so pretty, so well packaged and cared for. I got this for Christmas from my grandma. However, it is from Hawthorne and Vine Bindery on Etsy. Their stuff is so amazing. I've looked through their stuff so many times before, and I requested this for Christmas, and it took a while to get here, rightfully so, once you see what this is. However, just done so well. This is so pretty. I don't even want to open it, but that's their little brand logo thing. It's Hawthorne and Vine Bindery on Etsy, like I said. It comes with a bookmark. Hold on. I'm like frothing at the mouth for this. Oh my gosh. The back has one of my favorite quotes from the book. It says, "But that is how a tragedy like ours or King Lear breaks your heart by making you believe that the ending might still be happy until the very last minute." This is my favorite book of all time. I'm gonna start crying. Like, I knew what it was, but it looks even better in person. I'm shaking. The gold foiling, the end papers are stunning. These are crazy. This is my favorite book of all time. I am so thankful to my grandma for buying me this, and this is now my most prized possession that I own. It is going up on top of my bookshelf, and no one is getting to touch it but me. Good morning, everyone. It is the next day. I just showered. This morning, I read a little bit on my Kindle. Last night, I finished the Book of Azrael, so I just wanted to give a little recap on that. And this morning, I sat and read Abby Jimenez's new short story, The Fall Risk. It only took me about an hour to read it, and I read it while I was getting up for the day, getting my breakfast in, and just kind of waking up. And it was very cute. So I wanted to go over those two books before we finish our little reset for this weekend. The Book of Azrael. I am giving this book 4 stars. I like this a lot more than I thought I would. I read this for my book club for the month of February, and I kind of told you guys a little bit of what it's about. It's like a gods versus monsters plot line, and we have our main character, Sam Kyle slash Liam is his like mortal name, and then we have our female main character, which is Diana, and she is this immortal being that was made into this immortal being. I'm not even going to try and pronounce the word that they use in the book. It's like I'm gonna go ahead and try and pronounce it, even though I said I'm not going to. It's like Igmorathan, I think. Anyways, she's an immortal being. Liam, Sam Kyle, is a god, and they are tasked to work together to bring down this other immortal type being. This book, I've heard it's going to be in either 5 books or 7 books, something crazy like that. The first 3 are out right now, and the 4th one comes out in May. I am immediately jumping in to the second book as soon as possible. I really liked the dynamic between our two main characters. There was such cute little moments between the two of them. There was a little bit of a slow burn, and it really paid off, in my personal opinion. It is an enemies to lovers plot line, and I'm excited to see where the rest of the series goes as far as the different worlds. It's got such a unique plot line, something I've never seen in a fantasy book before, with different realms, different worlds, and all of these different gods and monsters. I'm really excited about it. I think I personally like it so much because I haven't read the Crescent City series. A lot of people compare it to that series, so because I haven't read it, I think I have a unique opinion. I know a lot of people who like both, don't get me wrong, but I wasn't there comparing it to this because it's the Book of Azrael, and this Gods versus Monsters series is also a urban type fantasy, so I didn't have anything to really compare it to, and I think that's why I really enjoyed it as well. When I read The Fall Risk, like I said this morning, it's just a cute little short story about 2 neighbors, and she's getting stalked by like this random creepy guy, and he is an arborist, a botanist who works in trees all day, and they get stuck in their apartment because these people remove the stairs, so they're literally stuck on like their second floor apartment and can't get down because they don't have an elevator and there's now no stairs. So they spend the weekend together and they just kind of get close. It's just a cute, funny, normal Abby Jimenez story. I also gave this one 4 stars. It's such a cute little fast read. I highly recommend just sitting down and reading it. It came out, I think, March 1st on Amazon Reads. It was really, really cute. There was a little cringy parts, but I still overall enjoyed my experience reading it this morning. As you saw last night, I did change my Kindle stickers, and yeah, I've just been reading a lot on my Kindle recently because I got this new pop socket. Game changer. Game changer. That's all for my reads recently. And unfortunately, I got more book mail. So we're going to go ahead and open these really quick, and then we'll get back to resetting. After I open these, I'm going to go ahead and change the boards that I have around my house, like I did in my February reset video. And then we're going to go ahead and update my Notion and get everything ready to do my book journal. Let's open these. First package. I ordered both of these, so I know what they are. I just wanted to open them on camera. First, we have Steel Princess by Rena Kent. I am starting the Royal Elite series this month, so I went ahead and ordered book 2 because I can. I have free will as an adult, and it's crazy that I spend it on books that I haven't even started the first one yet, but alas, here it is. I plan on doing a full reading vlog for the Royal Elite series, so I wanted to have this book for when I start that vlog coming soon. Then I ordered Meadowslinger. Meadowslinger is the book that I bought because I finished 5 of the reads that I have on my shelf. I'm trying to not buy books that are not for videos, or like just books that I want to read in general that are not for videos, or books that I am adding to my TBR. I'm buying after I read 5 that are on my physical TBR, and this one was because I finished 5 on my physical TBR in the month of January. So, Meadowslinger by Rachel Schneider, I think is how you say her last name, is the book that I got. I have heard some of the book girlies on here raving about this book and the plot twists in this book, so I had to get it so I can read it for myself. And the cover is just stunning. This is also getting traditionally published, so I kind of wanted the indie version because I'm not sure if the cover's changing. So I went ahead and snatched it on up. I'm really happy with it. However, Amazon, I think we talked about this yesterday. Can we take care of our books, please? Anyways, those are the 2 books that I got today, and I'll be going over and adding them to my shelf or my TBR cart, and then we're going to go ahead and get back into the reset video. We're going to start with our letterboards. I'm going to find a quote because I'm not that funny myself and put it on this board. Last month we did Love You to the Moon and Saturn and Cheese to My Macaroni. Let's see what we can figure out for March. This one's kind of dumb, but I couldn't think of anything and I didn't like any on Pinterest, so. And I was gonna do March is Madness, like March is definitely madness, but there's only 2 S's, so this is what we have. And then Never Iron a 4-leaf clover. You don't want to press your luck. These are so cute. I'm really happy with how these turned out. Next, I'm gonna go print everything that I need for my book journal. going to go ahead and go through my updated journal from now February. Title page is still the same. I love this page. It turned out so cute. As for these pages, I put Beartown as my February favorite in my favorites of the year page, and my book club this month read Scythe and Sparrow, so I went ahead and put that in this page. For my 25 for 2025, I did color in 2 of the books in this chaotic book stack. I realized that I never colored in this like brown, like a shelf, so I'll have to do that next time, but I did cross off 2 more. I need to be reading more of these. In my A to Z challenge, I did add quite a few. I think I added 4. I added Beartown, Collide, Scythe and Sparrow, and Unloved. So I have 8 of the 26 letters done for my A to Z challenge. On this page, I did my 12 rags from 12 friends. Unfortunately, it was a miss for me, but that doesn't mean that it will be for everyone. However, for me personally, it was just not for me. On my book bingo page, I colored in set outside the US because Beartown is set in, I believe, a Swedish town, but it's definitely not set in the US. And then a debut novel as Collide is a debut novel. So I colored those 2 prompts in for my book bingo. And then we're going to skip through January and go into February. For my February opening page, again, if you watched my February reset, I talked about how I wanted to keep these pages kind of simple because these are the pages that I really wanted to focus on, like the in between kind of. So I left it pretty simple, just pinky and cute, and I like how it turned out kind of scrapbooky. For my TBR page, I just made it kind of cute to highlight the 7 books on my TBR for February and put in some cute little graphics. I think this one turned out really cute too. Then we go into my February shelf. These are all the books that I read in February, minus the ones that I made spreads for. So we have the 9 other books that I read in the month of February, my DNF, just to catalog and my ratings for those. Then we have my unloved page. I am obsessed with this page. It just has everything from the book so cutesy and perfect in this little spread, and I'm just obsessed with how it turned out. I think it's so cute, and I'm literally infatuated with this book. So to make a little spread and to see it visually always just takes the cake for me. Same thing for Beartown because it's my favorite of the month. I did another little spread. I think this turned out so cute and it just matches the aesthetic for Beartown just like perfectly, and I cannot wait to read the rest of the series because it just became a new top favorite read of mine, and I just really love how this page turned out. And finally, we have my February wrap up. I just have the total books I read, the total pages, my genres, my formats, and then my average rating. This I just copied from my January wrap up. I just went ahead and copied it on over because I am a uniform OCD type of person, so I like uniform things. Like I said in my last reset, it will always be a title page, a TBR page, my shelf page, some, what are these called? Just some like spreads, and then my wrap up page. So, very uniform, but still cutesy. And I absolutely love how it turned out, and I can't wait to see what I come up for March.